Okay, so we're going to take a look at Nicole's homage to a historical photographer. Eugene Adjé, I think is the pronunciation. Take a look at what he was all about. So he was kind of mostly interested in spaces and structures. Old Paris collection, which I'm sure really was appreciated if he managed to capture all these things right before they were demolished for modernization. This is some really, really important things to document, so we can all be grateful for that. Staircases, mannequins, monuments, and statues. Okay, so he definitely wanted to avoid people. He liked to take pictures of still things. And okay, not a whole lot known about him. Seems like he kept to himself. Let's take a look at some of the work. So this would be, it looks like a fountain from probably a church maybe, or a public area, I'm not sure. Okay. Picture of a statue. That really appeals to me. I love the texture in that. And this one's gorgeous. This is what I love about in some of the 19th century or early 20th century photography. This kind of hazy quality that you have. Some interesting things happening kind of with the light here. Okay, so let's see what you came up with. So there's a peculiarity to his work that appeals to you. Monuments, statues, old structures, hidden areas. Okay. Okay, so this looks to me like maybe at one of the cemeteries around here. And wow, it really does have that old photograph kind of look to it. Very interesting. Let's see. Nice. This looks like it might be Loma Linda Mission. I'm going to take a guess, but yeah, this is you've done a really good job of kind of tricking it into having that early photography look. There's just kind of like a graininess to it, and yet there's also a layer of small detail that would come through with those really big plates that they would use. It's very nice. Yeah, this looks good. Composition might not be quite as interesting on this one. I'm having a little trouble kind of distinguishing where this ends and where the tree line begins. I might have, experimented with a couple of other, um, positions. I might like to see you down a little bit lower so that the roof here is up against a little bit more of the sky. But whatever it is you're doing to get this effect, this old looking effect, it's really working. Let's see. It's getting up close, getting up at details, which is something I saw in his work. He's very, very nice. Let's see what you there. I would agree. There's something kind of mysterious about them, and there's a dark quality that comes through whenever we're looking at something that seems to be um, kind of abandoned or isolated or forgotten, left behind. And he seemed to reject the more modern cameras and preferred to stick with the older the older processes. And let's see. Yeah, that's the fun, is just kind of going around and trying to find those places that you might not have ever considered as a good subject for photography until you're kind of looking with purpose and intent, and all of a sudden something that you've driven by dozens of times suddenly takes on a new kind of significance. So, okay, very nice.